competition stage. He's just trying to get more competition.
Car, we'll see what they have to next year. They hit the wall twice, meaning their time was taken from a pole all the way down to 10th place. However, not a terribly bad time either way. Cam knocked down to 11th, and anyways, let's get an interview with Irish here in the 12 car. How are we doing?
Hello, hello.
Yep, we have a copy.
I mean, I did the exact same thing that I did last year. When qualifying, I hit the wall. This time I just lost 4 attempts. Starting in the back there, I'm pretty good at making my way through the field, but I know I got a pretty fast race car here in Las Vegas. Trying to repeat.
Alright, and that is Irish in the 12 car. Next down the pit road cycle is going to be the 73 of Bruh. How are we feeling? I'm going to have to type your thing out. Never mind. Bruh, how are you feeling? Part-time subbing for Jackson, of course, had some penalties after last night's Napa Auto Parts Series race. How are you feeling tonight?
Well, it was unfortunate to see that he got that big of a penalty, but it should be a good race, and I'm normally good here in Vegas, so I should be good unless I just pass out mid-race, because it is 2 a.m. for me already, so...
Alright, so that is Bruh in the 73 car again, subbing for Jackson. Next down the line, part-time driver Velocity. Last weekend, they did DNF, unfortunately flipped off of a tire barrier, but they're trying to run it back again here tonight. And Velocity is currently not with us. We're going to go to the next driver. All the way down the line, the 95 of Mitchum. How are we feeling tonight? Coming to another intermediate 1.5 mile track. You did get at Charlotte and Texas, both those being 1.5 mile tracks. Money, please stop doing that. Anyways, Mitchum, how are you feeling?
Pretty good. The last showing at a 1.5 mile track was pretty strong at Texas. Almost getting the win before the caution was called, but we still finished third, so that was pretty good. I'm just looking for a good result tonight.
Alright, and that is Mitchum 95 driving for Team KNZ. On my Big C retired driver here, and why is that up? Next, you're going to go 22 car part-time substitution driver Alex, subbing for Phoenix here at Las Vegas. How are you feeling coming to Nevada? You did great last night. How can you carry that into tonight's race?
You basically, this is kind of bit of a learning curve for me, but I am basically going to reuse some of my, like some of the, moves and stuff that I done from the Napa race last night, and hopefully I can be able to replicate it into the Cup Series, and I'll hopefully get a strong finish here for this part-time 22 team.
Alright, and that is Alex in the 22 car driver for Low Country Motorsports tonight. Next up, another Low Country Motorsports driver, the 60 car of Money. You probably have to type your thing out. How are you feeling going to Las Vegas? I'm not sure how you did last time in a 1.5 mile track, but how are you feeling? Okay, we're just gonna go to the next driver. Let's go to the 53 of Minkler. You barely qualified. How are you feeling?
I'm sweating butt cheeks, bro. I suck at Las Vegas, but I'm gonna try to put it all I have tonight. So I really have nothing else to say.
I mean, you are statistically pretty good at. Oh my God! You are statistically pretty good at tracks in the Southwest. So maybe you can carry.
Yeah, you got to be next.
Yeah. Anyways, next car, the 26 of Cam. How are you feeling going into a type of track that you've done decent at, looking for that first win since Charlotte last season? not been the greatest season. However, you are still in the chase over drivers like Minkler and Gengar and Slint. How are you feeling going tonight?
Well, going back to what you just said about the chase, I'm just kind of glad that I'm even in it to begin with, especially with how I've been doing this season. Hasn't been the best for me, but I've been slowly making my way up and doing a little bit better over time, especially since I'd say probably since Charlotte, I've been doing a lot better. I'm just hoping that I can get something of 6th or above tonight.
Alright, and that is Cam in the 26 car driving for Massachusetts Racing. Next up, Maxim, that 02 body armor car. How are you feeling going into Las Vegas?
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I did really good at Texas, even though I was the person that bring out that late race caution there. But these mile and a halves have been really strong for me in my career so far. I mean, Darlington, it was decently okay, and then Texas, like I said, was really good for us. Finished 6th there. Coming off a 3rd, I'm really happy with that. I was watching the D2 race last night, and I could see, like, you could use any lane, but usually that top side's going to roll really well off the corner, so hopefully that D2 race taught me something, and we'll see where that gets us today.
Yep, and that is Maxim 02 car. Sounds in the background, you can hear some A10 testing go. Yeah, you could see some A10 testing going on. Not just here. Going to the 74 of cough, you're going to type your reaction out, or your thing out if you can't talk, but I'm just invite you up just in case. How are you feeling? You won last night. That is, oh my god, there's a loud audio. Anyways, how's it going? Yeah, I might have to leave and rejoin. Oh, it's gone. Yes, I know it's not an A10. It just sounds like the gun of A10. I can't see it. Cough is dead, so we're just going to move on. Next up, Slent 38 car. I'm glad to see you're back here in the RCRL after a little bit of a break. How are you looking to get back into the chase after a good performance tonight?
Okay, I have zero game plan whatsoever. We're just gonna figure it out. Okay, I don't know.
And that is Slent in the 38 car. Lastly, 75 a background in the back of this field. How are you feeling tonight's? Oh, okay, that is a F14. That's a F15E. Anyways, while we wait for a background, we're gonna. Oh my God, the noise is back. Okay, background said, I don't know, I just want a better finish, Road America. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the front of the field and get ready for our national anthem. NASCAR, get ready for the flyover. And why? Okay. Okay. Alright, anyways. And now to present the national anthem. This MP4 audio file in OBS. Oh, alright, it's playing. Get ready. And that is our flyover presented by the Air Force Base here in Las Vegas. I think it's called something, but I'm not going to say it. Oh. Anyways, we will be right back after this Kyle Busch trivia video. And we're going to be racing next year on box.
Kyle Busch, he's the winningest driver of the decade, and now he is joining elite company. Kyle Busch is going to win his second Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series championship.
Awesome year. Thank you, boys.
Wild Thing wins. Kyle Busch. He wins the Cobalt Tools 500. For his 47th career win, the Candyman comes. Kyle Busch gets it done at Charlotte. He is now won everywhere.
You guys are amazing.
The momentum, the 18, they make contact, the 18 into the wall. They're side by side again, going into 3 for the lead. Larson has the advantage. Here comes the 18, he puts the bump in the back of it. The 18 into the wall, the 42 sideways.
Where's Harvick?
Here comes the 18. Kyle Busch will win.
What an amazing job, every car has come up. They have gone for the entire sport, they have cars and cars pretty much in every series.
2017. How about that high-speed burnout right in front of the grandstands?
Those tires are too hard to spin out. Man, he was going fast.
Kyle Busch burning down. Busch is going to sweep the Richmond races.
Yeah, that was too close for my comfort. I thought we were a little bit better than that on the long run. I know Harvick, that's kind of his specialty. We had a really, really good race car tonight. The M&M's Camry was awesome. Guys did a great job coming back from a dismal qualifying effort and preparing a really, really good race car for us here tonight. Being able to start dead last, come up here to the field, win this thing. That's right, Rowdy Nation. That's what's so special about Homestead Miami Speedway is the ability to put on a show, and felt like we did that there racing those guys. I know it kind of dulled out, I guess, towards the end, but it was exciting enough for my seat. It was a lot of fun, and to cap off such an amazing year.
Can't do it. Can't quite make Kyle Busch scores his first series win.
Oh, that was awesome. This is the best car I've ever driven in my entire life, even late models, legend cars, whatever, but that was awesome, especially racing Greg Biffle. He's the man. He won the championship 2 years ago, so man, I just can't thank these guys enough.
Why do these moments never get old, Kyle?
Because you never know when the last one is, so I know all too well, unfortunately, with the Cup stuff, but here with the truck stuff right now is it's awesome just to be a part of Spire Motorsports. Thanks to Jeff and Dan and Mr. H for the opportunity. HendrickCars.com. I'm sure it looked great out front leading the race, and it was.
to something that has never showed him anything. Oh, feeling understands the weather of the winter's on its way. Oh, feeling spewing far between all the legal halls of shame. Girl.
I am sorry. We are here at Las Vegas. Pit Road Speed Check is going on. I'm not sure why we had a national anthem. Don't ask me. All right. I'm getting these things set up. Give me a second. All right. We're good here for the Bank of America 300 at Las Vegas. Just go. Should be a speedometer in the game. There was last time I was in there. 2 stragglers in the back, and we're coming across to the choose cone. New flag rules. Again, Immortal, it's in your DMs. You can go ahead and put the teal flag out for choose cone. Once we get to the front straight, not yet though. But yeah. And what a day to go racing here in Southern Nevada. Last race here's a big success, and we're going to go to one driver who did exceptionally well last time. It is Irish, qualified P10 here after some issues during their qualifying effort. They dominated last time at Las Vegas, putting Minkler out of the playoffs. Well, mainly it was Rifting Out Motorsports' team defense that did that, but make sure we're pacing in a straight line. Like I say, if you cannot pace, you cannot race. And Immortal, watch for just like verbal warnings for overly aggressive driving during pacing. Yep, teal flag is out for choose cone. And we're going to come back around here for the restarts. Presented by Dodge. I don't know why I'm lagging. So this. Excuse me, stream. Pace car is for some reason pulling off right there. You don't need to add the new Chuska. Why is it gone in the first place? Like what? As we come across turn 4 to the restart zone. And green flag in the air here at Las Vegas for the Bank of America 300. Already Lozzie in the middle of the track behind him. Maxim the 0-2 looking for that spot to the inside. Is he going to get there? Right now, background escapes on the high side of the track. The preferred line in the back. Alex into the wall. Won't cause any wrecks. As we have many part-time drivers in this field right now from Division B or the Napa Auto Parts Series who are not as experienced as lots of these Cup drivers. One of them being Alex in that 22 car, losing some ground early in this race after a great qualifying effort for what they were given. And right to the inside, you will see Velocity, part-time driver for Team KNZ. He's been bouncing all over the place, but he may have found his home here at Team KNZ. Excuse me for the lag. It is track issues, as this is the laggiest track in the game. I'll turn off decor just in case. That'll fix it. Ignore the lack of stands on the screen. It is so the stream doesn't lag. And already some issues. The 22 car. To get together, that has not fixed anything. We're going to go back up to the front. Koff is up here. They're your Napa Auto Parts Series Las Vegas winner last night. Hollywood Casino 100. And they're looking to continue that momentum here. Irish picking up lots of spots in that restart, up from 10 to 3rd. Koff and Irish, the biggest movers here early. And a mess of drivers behind them. Let's just go to that Bank of America roof cam of NASCAR. In the 76 car, it is broken again. This roof cam is not in great condition usually. Let's actually go to the Cadillac Racing roof cam of background. On the backstretch. As you can see those leaders fighting it out, and Irish already has the outside advantage on Koff for P2. Looking for it. Shove tie. That 74 Hot Wheels car driving aggressive here to start out. Stage 1. 36 to go. Stage format is 40 laps in Stage 1, 40 laps in Stage 2, and 70 laps in Stage 3. As we do have a little bit of a spinner in the back, won't cause anything. NASCAR hanging out in P4, one of the other big movers tonight, from 12th all the way up to 4th. So you can see some of those bad qualifiers, so regular drivers who didn't qualify so well come back up through this field. As we will see lots of pit road cycles here tonight. To the inside, To the outside, actually, is Irish in that 12 car for that body armor, blackout berry machine. Same car they were driving last time we were here at Las Vegas. As Lassie has been putting on a show. You don't need to throw that. That's only for yellow flags, not for green flags, Immortal. But yeah, I'll tell you. And right now, very clean racing. Absolutely no caution needed to be given by the official. Irish to the inside is going to make the move work to take the lead. And the announcer's curse, or commentator's curse, gets Lozzie. As I just said, he was doing so well. Not able to do as well as Irish here. From 10th to the lead, gets into the wall a little bit there. Contact will not gain him much time. A net positive gain for the 12 car. As we look at Minkler, he is fiery here in the Southwest United States, looking for another win in this region of the country. This time at Las Vegas. Last time he was at Phoenix. We have not seen Minkler in quite a while. Road America last week is pretty much his comeback, and right now he is out of the chase. If I just run through the points, I'll add the image for the second stage, but right now, NASCAR's the points leader, 443 points, background around 30 points behind, and Minkler is 13th, 3 spots below the cut line. Gengar, currently suffering a 1-race suspension due to a ban, in 11th. That will allow Minkler to catch up a lot. Minkler slants. Hell, even the sub for, Maxim's going to gain a lot of ground, too. We're going to see all those drivers try to claw themselves back in, and I think Slent will be back in the chase after this race if he does well. Right now, not the greatest start, but he's going to try to catch back up. Meanwhile, Irish has the lead. We do have a spinner in the back. It is Cam around through the field, no caution. And Immortal, I have to DM you something real quick while we watch these leaders. Watch these leaders. And we're cranking it up right now. I can't show it. And here are our last lap times. It looks like Irish is fastest, but he keeps getting to that wall. And Irish into the grass. There's going to be some sort of penalty as he's having major issues. He's gone into the wall numerous times, and he's going to fall from 1st to 4th to 5th. He's actually going to hang out in P4, but wonder what caused that. Back to racing here. My bad, I had to let the official be aware of something. This field still keeping a relatively straight cam. The only way to add issues. And they don't even lose too much ground, I don't think. One driver who has lost ground, definitely background. They qualified, I think, 2nd or 3rd, and they're all the way down right now to P8. Still in the top 10. Top 5 for stage points. It looks like Minkler's barely going to get there. Irish looking to find a way to come back into this top 4. To the inside of NASCAR they go. They will gain a little bit of time on the straightaway. To the 76 car, not before hitting the wall again and going on the apron. Big issues. And this will likely be a lag warning for the 12 Irish as he falls back to 5th. Barely in stage 1 territory now. It's 2 hungry drivers. Let's talk about Alex, part-time driver, side by side with Bruh, another part-time driver, right here, battling behind them. If I could find them on the ticker, on the spectate board. I cannot. There we go. Bruh in the 73 and the 22 of Alex. Side by side. It looks like background's going to try to get there to the outside. For that position, cannot quite. Irish has lost pretty much all the speed they had. Middle of stage 1 there. Cough into the wall. Won't affect the time. Mostly they did get a little bit of a roll off that corner better, but likely won't see any penalties for that. NASCAR right behind them trying to hunt them down. And let's go to that. Never mind. Oh, we have another spinner in the back. Who is it? It is Money. Low Country Motorsports driver, and we do not see a caution for that, though. That was real close. Luckily, if that happened in the front of the field, that would have for sure been enough to cause it. And yeah, Money and Cam riding themselves out. That is riding it out in the back here. Cam and more drivers around near the front here. It looks like to be Alex. No, Irish is around. The 12 car having big issues here in stage 1. And they won't collect anybody else. It's going to be close with Mitchum. No. Slent gets some contact, but nothing major. And Irish just having a bad start. We saw them claw their way back up before after having some issues in these types of races. At Texas, they were a few laps down. They ended up finishing second. So, big news for them, but he is currently stopped on the back straight. See what comes of that. Anyways, going back up to the front of this field, it looks like Lawsy fell back to third, right behind NASCAR. Rip Down Motorsports putting on a show as they do. Really dangerous exit for both Koff and NASCAR. All over the place there while exiting that corner. And right now I'm going to do a stream audio check just due to what's been happening recently. My PC's so slow, bro. Over the place there while exiting that corner. Yep, and we are good. Side by side, Lawsy try to get that spot from NASCAR. Will get the exit. Let's go to that Jarrett roof cam. Side by side again. Here they come. And that Bank of America 76 trying to hold him back. They're going to get together, exiting the corner. Your points leader battling with a driver desperate to get back into the chase. And pit cycles may begin shortly here. Koff taking a monstrous lead. Last lap times, it looks like the fastest is Koff. No, it's actually Slent. Slent has the fastest time. Riding back here, both Maxim and Slent have caught some time as this field sort of irons out. $130 to go in this race, 20 laps in, and 20 to go in stage 1. And this 20 to go is presented by Chipotle. So we go to Cam there in that 26 car. I was talking about Velocity earlier, not Cam. Velocity is who Slent is trying to catch up to right now in that 33 Jolly Bee machine. Let's go to Alex. They've been a real surprise here tonight. Back up to P4. They are really impressing. They are the lead car for Low Country Motorsports at the moment, as the other two drivers are just not up to speed. And looking at our odds to win this race, I will read them out. Irish plus 250. Highest odds to win this race. I'm not sure about how that's going anymore, but they're going to try to fix whatever issues they're having. Pit road again is open. That's a reminder for the pink flag we are seeing on screen as Cam pulls it in. Does not speed on exit. I saw I was speeding 0. We'll see what the official thinks of that, but Cam, first one to pit. Will they get out before the leaders come by? Make sure to stay below the white line until it turns to a dashed line. That is not what you're supposed to do, Cam, but okay. I did not say it, so it really doesn't matter. But when exiting pit road, you're supposed to stay below the white line until you see the dashed line at the end of turn 2. But anyways. Don't give a verbal. I didn't tell anybody about it. It's fine. And back up to NASCAR, battling for this lead with 70 to go in stage 1. A pit cycle still to remain. And that same thing goes for pit entry. Do not go below the white line until you see the dash line for pit entry. That goes for all y'all. He will start handing out verbals if you do not do that for the whole field. But anyways, yep, I know Irish just stopped. He's trying to fix something. Koff has just been on fire so far today. Lozzie trying to crawl their way back up to second. We'll see if that happens. Maybe up to the lead. Both Lozzie and NASCAR really fast through that corner, rolling that corner very well. And Boone Brothers Racing lead car here tonight. It's going to be the 88 Jarrett car. Tyler, like we see with many of these drivers in the field, with the exception of a few, you do really good for a few races and then you just don't show up anymore, which is how drivers like Slent fell out the chase. Minkler fell out the chase. Last lap times, it looks like Koff still may be fastest. No, Slent is just lighting this place on fire right now. Fastest lap times consistently. He's having one great day of his own. And we'll see if he can keep it up through the rest of the race, going to that iRacing roof camera as they try to crawl past the 73 car. They're up to 8th after wrecking early. Impressive. Not many of the drivers in this field are able to pull that off. Speaking of drivers that probably could pull that off, Lozzie looking for NASCAR, but NASCAR is looking for Koff. 13 to go in stage 1. We have not seen any more pit stops occur. As the whole field's pretty much just been ironed out after that. Cam, at the risk of being lapped, they're just around a quarter of a track, maybe less, in front of those leaders. So he does have the fresher tires, so I think he will get lapped unless he's really putting in bad lap times. Let me look at them. Looks like Cam's lap time isn't even up here. Yeah. My goodness, Slent fastest lap again the last lap. We're going to have to keep looking at these times as he tries to get back up. He got 7th from background. He's looking for, or 7th from Mitchum. He's looking for background in 6th. And no, he's going to pull into pit road along with another driver in front of him. We're going to see if he gets an unsafe pit entry, but I believe that is Lozzie. I do think he entered correctly, based on what I saw at the end there. And the 88 Jarrett machine, say they're doing pit road. I do not believe they were speeding at all, speeding 0. May have gotten a glitch. And here come the leaders. Koff. And what Lozzie's doing is how you're supposed to exit. You can go now. You see the dash lines. Yep. And blue flag for the 88 car. Make sure not anybody's way as you see Lozzie merge back with the field. You are good. Blue flag is cleared. As Minkler gets in front of you, let him in front. Koff ahead. As Alex, Koff spins on himself in front of the field. We'll see if this brings out the caution. He saves it. Great job by the number 74 car to keep that from being a yellow. Side by side, 22 and 76. Alex and NASCAR respectively through the backstretch, 9 to go. Will they be able to save enough to push to the finish line? We will see. As NASCAR looks like he's going to try to... No, it's a 22 car going to box. Same things happened in real life here at Las Vegas with unsafe pit entries, and that is speeding on entrance for 22. Drive-through penalty for sure. Minkler right behind. We'll see what the official says as they're through pit road. As we view this 53 car's pit stop. I'm freezing. Thank God it didn't bug like last time. Maxim, another driver, they've been quiet tonight, pulls into pit road. And our current race leader, I'm not sure who it is, but looks to be Koff. Yep, drive-through penalty for the 22 car after speeding on entrance there. Pretty unsafe entry as well, but I believe that's what the verbal warning was for. Drivers lap down to pit cycles. We'll see that Rifteon fuel tank can push it to the end to get some good stage points. Seen them do it before, and that's what Background's doing right now. They are third after being stuck in the back. This is why Background won that championship, fuel saving, and be able to do it to such a impossible seeming degree. It's a hot sunny day here. Summer months in Nevada. That's going to affect some of these pit stops. We're going to see some people, all the drivers having to pit earlier than usual. Mitchum in that 95 car. Up to fourth, bruh. We'll see Alex. They are serving that drive-through penalty right now. This may push them 2 laps down. Reminder, the first driver, or first 2 drivers lap down, get the free pass position. The rest of the field will be stuck a lap down on the next restart, and that pit cycle really messed some people up. We'll see if Koff, NASCAR background will be able to outlast everybody else, even bruh. Rifteon Motorsports, substitution driver for Jackson. Rifteon Motorsports right now is all in the top 5. And 4 to go. Mitchum, the odd one out in this top 5. Hunting for that first win of their RCRL career. Second win for Team KNZ. Their first win for Team KNZ was last weekend at Road America. Alperen put on a show. Dominated. Won every single stage. Did not win the pole, I think, but they won the race. They are flying now. A track like this, we've seen a lot of DNFs in the past few weeks. Texas, we had 2. Road America, we almost had 2. We just had 1. Wonder if we will see that again. Koff continuing to lead here. 2 to go in stage 1. Presented by Advent Health. Koff all the way up near that wall. No penalty probably for that. Did not get into the wall there. Koff really slow. Yep, no penalty to Koff for that. Coming to the white flag for stage 1 presented by Toyota Racing. And what a stage it has been. No caution so far here tonight. That's bound to change here in Sin City. As Koff and NASCAR take us around turns 1 and 2. Another fuel-saving show from Rifteon Motorsports gets the whole team into the top 5. And bruh, part-time gets himself a top 5 stage finish. That is impressive in itself, but driver who is going to be in free pass position at the moment is the 88 of Velozzi. Driver behind them, which is Velocity, would be next to get that. And Koff wins stage number 1 here at Las Vegas. Everybody slow down in front of Koff. Even if you're a lap down, slow down in front of Koff. No free passes. I will change your laps manually. We're going to stop at the backstretch. And a shutdown is coming for changes to the track. NASCAR will do that. We'll do everything hopefully in 5 minutes here, and we will be right back here on Box. We're here at Las Vegas, back for stage 2. Excuse me for that longer than usual break, as we had to fix some stuff with the game, or NASCAR to fix some stuff with the game. But we are back. Everybody's back, rejoined us in the field. And make sure to let background back up into, actually background you could start in the back since you were joining late, but by technicality. But yeah. And we are going to go to the restart zone. Koff leading us off. Green flag in the air at Las Vegas. Mitchum, a good restart. Lots of spinning in the back. First lap, no caution. And oh, Mitchum, contact 3 wide in the front. Another driver spinning near the back. I believe Money. Yeah, Money, 2 drivers around. No caution still since it's the first lap. Collects a third. Unlucky for Alex there. And we have really no visual on how that exactly happened, but we're going to go back to the front as they say themselves. Mitchum to the inside of Koff looking for the lead here. 37 to go in the stage. Yes, 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 I know, I know. And I have to change all the laps again. This is the worst ticker ever. I can't wait to not use it next week. My God. I'm still changing laps. That should be it. Nope. I remember Slent was a lap down too, I think. Yeah. Anyways, we are back here after this ticker is genuinely dog crap. And it keeps bugging everybody's laps. There we go. Minkler and Koff battling it out for the lead. And we have a big pack of drivers through this field. As Minkler last time here at Las Vegas got blocked by these Rifteon Motorsports drivers that are behind them right now. And that was for the transfer into the next round and possibly shot the championship. Let's see how he races these Rifteon drivers now. Will he carry that into this season? I mean, the only reason Minkler didn't catch up to Irish for that win is probably because Irish was too fast anyways, but also due to the big blocking by those Rifteon drivers that we talked about. As now Slent a lap down looking for that free pass position. No, Minkler's actually a lap down. Excuse me, Minkler is a lap down. However, they are able to battle for a free pass position. They cannot battle the leader, however. And if any lap down cars found to have been aggressing or racing the leaders too aggressively, they will be given a warning and a blue flag. Right now, Slent is another lap down car. Here, let's see how he races these on-lap cars of Lozzie. I think I missed. Never mind. Lozzie, oh, big wall snag. That's a NASCAR, the 76 car. Not you would expect to be spinning. We're going to see caution if they come back into this field. And, oh, big hit. They collect Maxim. No caution, though, since it was a one-car wreck. That could have been a dangerous no call there. NASCAR cannot spin it. Collects Cam. That is unnecessary. We're going to have to review that. And now this is looking more and more likely to be a yellow. Maybe we'll see the official say. Cam did save it. NASCAR's the only driver saving. All he has to do is press on the brakes. I mean, if he does not save it, it's all his fault. There we go. And, yeah, verbal warning for NASCAR for unsafely coming back into the field after they were in a position to slow the car down. But just NASCAR's first verbal warning in what seems like ages, and now he's battling in this backpack, sort of. Back up to Koff, the leader by far. Lozzie's the closest after that. We have another spinner right in front. It's Mitchum. A lap. On-lap car. As we'll see Velocity try to prove themselves as a driver fit to drive for Team KNZ. As we see some of those penalties come in. Koff trying to hold off Lozzie here maybe shortly. Minkler's kind of settling in. Again, they cannot pass the leader. Actually, no. It's a tough call, but they technically can pass the leader, but it gets more and more dangerous as we get further and further through the stage. They can pass them. However, if they wreck them, that's going to be a big, big penalty. Possibly ones worthy of suspension. So we'll watch as the 38 car of Slent is around it to the wall. We'll see if this gets it. Tries to save it. Oh, Maxim gets into another wreck. Slent does save it. It looks like drivers just, if you just stay off the wall, you won't get into these situations, but I digress. Back up, Minkler looking to get their lap back, which would put a lapped car of Irish in free pass position if Minkler just gets their lap back. But again, like I said, it is dangerous. It's a gamble. If you make any mistakes, you could be gone for the night. So LCI, lap car interference, is a big penalty. And we'll see Minkler gain a lot of ground on this 74 car, going to their Hot Wheels roof camera. If I can find them. Let's just see the line they run through turns 1 and 2 here. Starting diving low, or towards the middle. Koff, not a great line. It's going to allow Minkler to gain some time. Minkler's at his bumper. We're going to see if Minkler can get their lap back here. Gives a push to the 74 of Koff. He's going to make a diving move. No, Minkler's going to stay high towards that preferred line. But they're going to get cut off by Koff before that happens. Still in breathing room of each other. Another driver to watch for the lead. Actual lead of the race is Lozzie. But Minkler powers their way through. Almost gets past the 74 car. Koff, they're wanting their lap back. They're going to try to get it in this battling between Minkler and Lozzie. No, Minkler and Koff's going to allow Lozzie to catch back up. I'm thinking about too many things at once. And right now, Minkler for sure has a free pass position. It's lag. Don't worry about it. And Minkler to the inside does have the position. I believe, no. Getting that inside line of the racetrack. If he go to the apron on the trioval, it is not the fastest at all. In fact, I think riding right up against the wall on the front straightaway is the right move, and Minkler's going to take their lap back from Koff. Right now, this battle for the lead might heat up between Lozzie as we get to their Jarrett roof cam. Koff might as well just let Minkler go. But now they're just going to have to really defend against Lozzie. That is the most important thing for them to do. Irish might try to get their lap back as well. Here they come to the inside of Lozzie. The 88 and 12 battling now. 3 wide. Lap traffic on the bottom. And let's see if Irish does not make any stupid moves. Good on him for not forcing him against the wall. And keeping himself from getting a blue flag there. Good move by him. But now Lozzie's going to get the lead. Lap cars making this battle for the lead even more interesting. Irish has the run to the inside as they get to their body armor roof cam. Two body armor cars in the field tonight. Another one is Maxim trying to find his way back into the chase, or into the chase for the first time, if I can find them. There they are. Currently 9th. They're a lap down, but back up to the front of this field. Irish to the inside, maybe in position to get it back here. They might get the pass on Lozzie, and they're going to have to really be careful not to make this official pull out the blue flag. I'm extremely sorry, blue flag. For this aggressive driving they've been doing. Blue flag, blue flag. My God, dude. I'm actually sorry. I did not mean to say that at all. Anyways, Irish is starting to not do as great here. And here comes, oh, Koff puts Irish into the wall. Irish is going to get his lap back. Just like that, 2 lap cars ahead. And now this puts Maxim in free pass position. Incredible racing. Now, Koff there, I'm not sure what happened. I'm going to have to clip that. I was off screen, so I'm not sure if it will clip, but... And blue flag to the 12 car. They have, well... And we do have a spinner somewhere in this field. It might be Slent. I think that's Velocity. Yeah, that is Velocity. They're backwards. Barely avoids the field. Oh, they're going to keep spinning. And delayed blue flag. Irish will not apply to him. Since it was called after he got his lap back, Irish will be allowed to cruise ahead. And I think he was on the outside anyways. We'll likely see that penalty be changed. But it was a good call by the official. Just a little late. That's fine. But Irish has really been fast here. They just hit a massive wall at the end of stage 1. In the beginning of stage 1. And they just stopped on the backstretch for a majority of that one. But now Irish has his sights set on 7th place. And there's the call. Crowd cheering for their hometown driver here as 1 year dominated year. Some of these fans' favorite driver. Another popular driver in this field. They're actually not here today. But another popular driver in this field that we've seen is Cam. An OG in this league. They're currently 13th, 2 laps down now. So is Money. Money, get off the wall. As Lozzie's not letting Irish go out so easy there. Irish on the apron. Irish having some big issues. He's going to lose his lap again. Oh my goodness, what is going on with this 12 car? For the second straight time, he is having to park his car in the back stretch. His day is over. And back up to the front, Minkler. I mean, he can make a comeback like he did in stage 2 just now. I mean, he was all the way up on the lead lap after driving his way up there. I'm not sure what's going on. But Minkler, no. Lozzie with the lead. Minkler, though, stays in 7th. Just needs to keep it straight, stay on that lead lap, and they'll be good. 14 to go in this stage, and we'll see pit cycle soon. And Lozzie up near the wall. Here comes Koff. A new battle for the lead has brewed, and they're 2 wide on the back stretch. And Koff it to the wall. That's a big slowdown for them as Lozzie's trying to catch up. Maybe not, actually. And Minkler's actually lost a lot of time. Oh! What was that? They're spinning on their own. They're going to come back up. Let's see if they they clean someone out. This will likely be a caution. 2 cars spinning in the middle of the track. That'll bring out the yellow. And, yep, just as I said that, Minkler comes back into the field. And at this type of track where you spin a lot more than other tracks, you'll see cautions for 2 car, maybe even 1 car wrecks if it's deemed dangerous enough. And our first caution for incident tonight is brought out by Minkler. That ignore what Immortal said. Yep, Minkler. And Minkler, they're getting their own verbal warning after that. Just getting into the wall, bringing out the yellow, ruining that green flag run, and pit cycle strategies destroyed. And breaking news, Irish has retired from this race. And this upsets a lot of people's pick-em brackets that they made that will go over post-race. And Maxim is free pass. Do not do it. Do not go. If you need a pit, you should have done it already. If you're staying out, then stay out. And then Maxim will get their lap back. I will do it once we're all back into the field. Speeding on pit road, I'm not sure if that was. But while everything happens, we have a few drivers staying out. Well, are any of them down a lap? Yes, Money and Cam will get 1 lap back. And maybe they're... my bad. They're going to get all that back by the end of this race. And no speeding penalty for Maxim like we expected. We have some pit stall troubles. Koff going to somebody else's pit box, allegedly. I'm not sure who's in the right or who's in the wrong. But don't call it yet. We don't know yet. I don't think... And apparently, the 74 of Koff has a to the back for something. We'll see the officials elaborate. I'm not sure what it is. Shoes cone, yes. And yeah, the 74 sped after his pit box. He'll be to the back. And shoes cone. There we go. All right. And lap cars go to the back. As the field reshapes itself, it's going to be Bruh and NASCAR leading us to green. And Minkler there, of course, after wrecking, did not get their lap back after doing all that work. Let's see what they can do on this restart here. Pace car's going to pull in, and we're going to be racing here. I'm watching for jumps, as well as the official. Clean pacing, coming to the line, presented by Geico. And a really bad restart for Mitchum, trying to prevent the jump. We'll likely not see anything for that since they did lose time themselves. And oh, we have a spinner in the back early on this restart. Maxim gets her lap back and proceeds to spin around. Everybody all over the place, and Bruh, that part-time driver, subbing for Jackson, the 73 car, gets ahead with the lead. And lots of issues. NASCAR having a lot of those issues now as he's in the middle of the field. Maxim around again in front of the field. The second time they're around, they're going to pit Maxim. Oh my goodness, Mitchum's around. We're going to see, yep, this is likely going to bring out, maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's another yellow. They did save it, no caution. And I'm going to overrule that. They did save it after the wreck. That was a good caution call. It was just a little late. But we are back. No caution. Slant too wide with the 73. Field all over the place. Slent currently has their lap back. They are a lap down. And we will see if the board updates. Coming across here, it's not showing them having anything. 1 second. Well, let me see. There we go. Slent on the lead lap with the lead. That gets a free pass. Position to Minkler. Around goes Bruh. And they do save it, but big issue for them. Silent is not the leader. What? Here. I'll have to put you a lap down so you can get your lap back. Man, oh my goodness! That was almost something in the back. Yema. And the 22 car. I called them Alex before, but they are Yema. All the way in the back. Almost. I thought that was going to be something worse than it was. 3 to go on the stage. Mitchum also having some issues. And there we go. Spinner. They do save it. It is money, actually, not Mitchum. Oh, that was bound to be an issue. Really close to another big problem. Mitchum seems to be the center of all this attention. These recent incidents. Bruh, really dangerous situation as they go 4 wide in front of them. They do save it from becoming 4 wide onto the front straight, but still 3 wide. And Bruh does spin into the wall around 2 to go. Does not collect anybody else. And back up to the front. Slent has their lap back. NASCAR all over the place. Koff is your leader, looking for a clean sweep this evening at Las Vegas. Here comes the 88 car of Lozzie. He's been hounding Koff down for quite a while here. He goes to the inside. Not the preferred line, but he's going to make it 2 wide. Final lap and a big battle for the stage win. Background is the leader. My fault. Background in position for this stage win. Right now, Koff into the wall a little bit there. Now Lozzie and Koff goes side by side. Background, the 75 car. Cruises around, turns 3 and 4, and they likely have it in the bag. I doubt Lozzie or Koff are going to be able to catch up. No, but this is going to be an interesting finish. Koff wins the second stage at Las Vegas. Lozzie second, Koff third, Mitchum fourth, NASCAR fifth. And Background, your points leader so far today. As they're currently hunting down NASCAR for that points lead. That will not really help them since NASCAR got stage wins as well. Stop in the backstretch. And Minkler go to... Wait, who got the free pass? It should be Minkler. Minkler free pass. Lent got himself on the lead lap. All right, thank you. Minkler LCI. Wait, do I have a clip of that? I'm not sure. Anyways, intermission on the stream, my fault. back here on box for the remainder of this race. Let me turn my mic up a little bit. There we go. And just stage left, winner off of pit road. We'll see who it is. Minkler on the lead lap. They had to go to the back of all the lead lap cars, meaning behind Mitchum, Bruh, Koff. All the lap cars that stayed out go to the back of the field. In front of the lap cars, or no, yeah, behind everybody. If you're a lap car that stayed out, please say it in chat now. But anyways, choose cone this time. And we are back. Back racing 70 laps or so to go in this final stage. This is going to be a run to the end. Hopefully not many cautions. I'm not sure what the back of the field's doing, but front looks beautiful. Slent stays out of pit road. I mean, that's the only way that would have gotten up there. They're already on the lead lap, so they're good. No position changes needed for them. One driver I really want to watch in this final stage here is going to be Koff. I mean, Koff's already dominated this whole race pretty much. Background got the last stage win. I think they got third the last stage, but they've been the dominant car without a doubt. What do you mean? Alright, anyways, coming to the green flag. Sponsored by Geico. Green flag in the air. No, restart. Jumps. That was the best restart you guys have ever had. And somebody else still didn't get off well, but it's okay. Oh, Koff hitting a bump on the racetrack. The back of his car up in the air. Let's go back in this field of money. Right now, he's the first car on this lead lap. Can he get his lap back and make a run for the win at the end? I have to buy him a popsicle if he wins. Money into the wall. Trying to look for something. Lozzie side by side for the lead for a second there. Koff got the exit off. He will keep the lead, and this looks a lot more like Vegas we saw last season. Here comes Lozzie getting to the back bumper of Koff. Give him a little push. Right now, Yema is the first driver a lap down in free pass position, but they are side by side with Money. If we go to their Farmers Insurance roof cam, you'll see this battle brew. Money into the wall. Money's going to lose that free pass position. And Maxim staying strong in this stage. Still around 5th. They lost a lot of time, actually, that last lap. Let's see these last lap times. It looks like our fastest laps tied between Lozzie and Minkler. So we're going to have to keep watching them. Lozzie and Minkler both next to each other in the field, I believe. They at least were. Lozzie jumped a few more positions than they were able to. Slent up to P3 looking for a win. Possibly the win that will put them in the chase. I think for sure will put them in the chase. Maxim, a win that will definitely put them in the chase. And just lots of points movements at Las Vegas. Final race on box. Of season 1. The rest of the season in the chase will be streamed on RBC, same YouTube channel, of course. It's been a great few races, but still a lot of racing yet to go in this season. Right now, the 22 car is going to try to get their lap back the hard way, which would theoretically give Money that free pass position if they were able to catch all the way back up. They've been fast today. They just need a yellow flag to prove that. Even more. And this track is a course, it's a 1.5-mile track, a little less banking than a track like Kansas, but like Kansas, you can use that apron. And we're seeing lots of people using that front stretch apron to gain position. But back up to the front, sent looking for the lead. The 38 cars side by side. It's been a long race for both these drivers, Koff and Slent. They've been everywhere in this field, especially that 38 iRacing car. The iRacing roof cam, as they try to catch up. Lossie's going to be a threat here. They're going to put Slent in real danger. But Minkler is another driver looking for this. Hot Wheels roof cam. You can see to the inside of Lossie. They're going to get to that left rear quarter panel. And I'm lagging. I didn't miss anything though. And defending for Maxim as he's still barely holding on in P4. For some reason, Minkler around saves it into the wall. And a lucky break for the 53 car as he spun in just the right spot to not lose so much time. Let's go back to Bruh. Currently 7th. Might be behind some lap traffic. But at the end of the last stage, they got spun off the front bumper. A Minkler racing incident was the final verdict of that. And back up to the front. Slent cannot quite get there, but Minkler can. Minkler gets into Slent. Drives their way up to P3, though. Gets in front of Lozzie. Lozzie, they've had the car week after week to get the win, but they just haven't been able to go the extra mile. Last week in a Road American, if Alperen wasn't racing, then maybe they would have had a shot. I'm not sure. Go watch all the prior races I'm talking about on the RCRL YouTube channel where you're watching this now. And a 1-week break after this race, indefinitely for the Cup Series due to me being out of town. And we'll be back the weekend after 4th of July. For Talladega, we have a driver around in the back. Who is it? It's NASCAR. Not having a great last half of this race. They're going to be stuck in the back of the field behind some lap traffic. Let's talk about a part-time driver here. Velocity. Their team owner is watching, seeing if they are worthy of being on their team. And their performance tonight hasn't been great, but they are in part-time equipment. Inside, there goes Money in the 60 car, battling it out for P12. We have a spinning driver ahead of them. Looks to be Cam. Not having a great day themselves, 11th. They might fall out the chase after this. Results coming for these drivers as soon as this race is over. Or points coming. Actually, probably tomorrow, since I am going to do something right after this race. And back up front, Slent has the lead on Koff, but Koff has that preferred line. We'll see how this goes. Side by side for the race lead with 56 to go. Alright, let's go to Mitchum while we have something going on. Big C, I saw that too late. No blue flag. Back up, Lozzie. Arrest the drivers, all of them into the wall. They go high. Lozzie has a run and the inside cannot make it work. Go into that Hot Wheels roof cam of Minkler again as they try to get past both Koff and Slent. That's definitely going to help. Everybody really slow. Side by side for the lead. Still Koff's not trying to let it go. A pit cycle. Probably one pit stop remaining in this race for these drivers. And it's likely going to happen under green. These front drivers are battling hard, though. Here comes Minkler to the inside. The 53 Hot Wheels car cannot get the exit, but they will go side by side for second. And they're showing some real great here at a track that they said themselves are probably not going to do so well at. They are performing excellent at. The only mistake they made was actually a pretty major mistake, putting them a lap down, another green flag cycle they shouldn't have been, but Koff goes around off the front bumper of Minkler, and Minkler now looking for this race lead. Back to Mitchum, another situation we're watching Cam, how Cam races Mitchum. Looks like nothing going to come out of that. Let's go to Alex. They're the first lap car in this field. They will get the free pass if we get a caution. Unfortunately, getting lapped down earlier was not great for them. Since this race keeps running green, I'm not sure if they'll have a shot coming to the end of this. NASCAR down to 8th. Only driver behind them on the lead lap is background. But they are getting time, actually. After NASCAR made a pretty big mistake earlier. The leader, still Koff. As it's been a battle between Koff, Minkler, Lentz, and Lozzie. All of this third stage, and they won't stop at it. And this pit cycle is the only thing that's going to be able to break them up. And 50 laps to go. Again, pit road is open. It's been open since the 5th lap of green. Just a reminder to all drivers, pit road is closed after 5 to go. If you pit while pit road is closed, you'll have to serve an indefinite pass-through penalty. You'll just be another lap down than you would have been. See how that works. Slent and Lozzie duking it out for third place. Cannot speak. And this race has run pretty long. It is supposed to be one of those longer races that we do have. So far, around an hour and 48 minutes, including the pre-race show. But lots racing left. We've only gone through around 20 laps in this stage so far, out of the 70. And Minkler will not let Koff go. They're up to their bumper again on the front stretch. And there's some talks about this track even being the championship track for Season 3. Homestead, obviously, currently this champion track this season. Championship is pretty much not a thing. It will just be the trophy presentation. We do have a chase format now for the Napa Auto Parts Series and the Cup Series. All points. There will be a points reset. As soon as the chase starts, the regular season champion will get a 50-point bonus. The runner-up will get a 25-point bonus. Right now, that looks like NASCAR in the point standings will get that 50-point bonus, and background will get that 25. But this race is not helping them. Both escape from P3 in points, which I think is Joey. But Joey's not here, so the top 4 are really not having a great day. Irish had to leave. Tyler's not here. Noob is not. Noob didn't queued. Yeah, I think the points are going to remain the exact same. And we do have a driver in the pit road. It is Alex. Will pitting early be the move? They have to run the fuel tank much longer than you will have to otherwise. 46 laps. That's longer than NASCAR and Koff had to run at the beginning of this race. It's a big gamble, but let's see if it pays off. Definitely a full tank of Sunoco race fuel for that 22 car back up to the leaders, so we're already about to pass. Probably no pressure for this lap down car. About to fall 2 laps down after this pit cycle, but they will just stay a lap down. We do have a spinner. It is Cam. Forced into pit road. They might as well make a pit stop now. And they're just going to hit money out of nowhere. That's going to be another verbal warning and maybe a 1 out of 3, depending on what this official thinks. Money got the terrible end of that stick. As Minkler is the leader, getting past Koff. And 1 second while I do something. Gets around clip. My God. Minkler and Koff still side by side. I'm lagging. Excuse me. And we do have a speeder on pit road. It is money, but they did get interfered with, so this will be invalidated. Money, no passer penalty. That was likely interference. Yeah, I think he was just pushed oddly by Cam, meaning he was. And we're going to see what penalties Cam gets after that reckless move in pit road. Back to the battle for the lead. Koff to the inside of Minkler. And just a verbal for Money, unsafe pit exits. Yep. We have 2 drivers at pit road, Mitchum and Bruh. I'm going to be watching this, see if anything else happens at pit road. Another driver behind them. That is Velocity. Mitchum's not had the greatest day. They're currently on the lead lap. It's about the best thing that's been going for them. But not the day they would have hoped to have. Likely not a great points day. Minkler and Koff just keep battling and battling for this race lead. Minkler is giving Koff such a great battle, and they're almost going to spin each other out. That would have been Koff's fault that happened, but nothing's going to come out of that. Back into pit road. It looks like Mitchum gets out of pit road first, followed by Bruh. It said speeding 0. I did not catch him speeding. That will likely not be. Yeah, I don't think that'll be a pit road exit penalty or anything. Bruh, though. Bruh, unsafe pit exits. Again, you have to go all the way around turns 3 and 4 and go to the dash line. So that'll be a verbal for Bruh. Your reminder for all drivers, when you're making a green flag pit stop, you have to slow down and go through the dashed lines on the inside of the track. And we do have a spinner. I don't know where it is. It's on the back stretch. And that'll be all the unsafe exit penalties we do see. And Minkler starting to escape from Koff a bit. Lap traffic in front of them. That'll be 2 laps down. And another spinner looks Maxim. Yeah, Maxim. Maybe not. No. Not Maxim, it's going to be Yema. And back to the race, I had to figure something out. The officials Koff and Minkler still battling each other. And these pit cycles are really going to be odd. Last lap times, it looks like NASCAR is fastest on the racetrack after that short glimpse. They are 5th. 36 to go. A pit cycle is going to happen around lap 30 to go flat. And that will be a 1 out of 3 for the 26 car. After spinning, they went to pit road, backed into their pit stall in the process, took out money. And that'll be the first penalty of the night for this 26 car. To watch pit road closely. 2 drivers in pit road right now. It's going to be Minkler in pit road. And Koff. Minkler and Koff. We'll see where Minkler gets off. It's just 34 laps of fuel. Minkler having a really long stop. It's going to lose that position. And I'm going to have to watch these two, make sure they exit pit road correctly. You can go as fast as you want. You just can't go above the white line. Here comes Minkler having a bit of a better time getting off pit road. Here they come. They're going to exit right here. And blue flag for both of those pitters. Let's bruh past. And do not battle bruh. I'm going to take away the blue flag, but just let him pass by cleanly. Don't give him any trouble. Looks like Bruh's also a lap down. Never mind. Bruh, y'all can battle Bruh. He's also a lap down. I'm sorry. Oh, Bruh's just going to put himself in the wall anyways. This is likely the battle for the lead we're seeing. Maybe Mitchum is the battle for the lead, but they pitted really early. I don't think they're going to be able to make it. They are the first lap down car. The ticker is a little broken. You just have to wait. Yeah, right here is where it's correct. Maxim is your leader. Has not pit yet. When will they pit? Maybe this lap. Team communications, no signs of any pit strategy yet on the radio. They just let Maxim figure out when he feels the tank running dry to pull it into pit road. He's going to stay out another lap. And background, P2. It's had a decent day. Best points day. Actually, great day. But on the board, he's just not snuck up to the top as much as I would expect to. NASCAR as well. Both of them are going to pit around the same exact time. Seeing a pit road, no new pit stops in this last big stretch. Lots of lap down cars, lots of 2 lap down cars. And what you just saw before it changed is the correct laps. So right now is what you're about to see. This is the correct lap count for drivers. And we're gonna have to see when Maxim pulls it in. It might be here. 30 to go here. This is around how long you want to stretch the fuel tank. And yes, Maxim's gonna pull into pit road. Beautiful entry. Let's see if he speeds. Maxim, beautiful time getting to pit road there. And let's see where they cycle out. And Bruh back there almost getting contact with Minkler. Both these drivers likely battling for the race lead with Mitchum, which will be in front of them by a corner or so. Not the whole corner, but just one singular corner. And oh! What the heck happened? Minkler, you already pit. You're good. That's actually Mitchum. Something happened. Mitchum accidentally jumped out of their car, and that's going to put them at the back of all of the lap down traffic. Maxim there, and that's a watch if he leaves pit road safely. We're going to keep updating y'all on Mitchum, but we have no updates on how or what just happened. I think they just jumped out their car. Mitchum will stay a lap down. Apparently, verbal for Maxim for unsafe pit exit may have mistimed it slightly. Not a big warning for him. The 73 car, bruh, also in contention for this win. It's going to be Koff, Minkler, and Bruh battling for the win. I believe these 3 cars you're watching right now, the blue car, the red, and 2 red cars on your screen, this is pretty much it. Going to Koff. 74 Riptyon Motorsports team said they are very confident going to the end. NASCAR and background, as you would expect, are the only 2 drivers still out. And I think a good time to pit. I don't know how they're... Actually, I do know how they're still out. And a heartbreak for Mitchum, though. I mean, they're going to fall. Two laps down. That takes care of the penalty I would have had to get for respawning their cars. So, nothing will be done to Mitchum, but just heartbreaker. They would have been in position to win. They jumped out. Might just been personal error. Mitchum into the wall a lot there. Stay at the wall. And it's just a waiting game on when these leaders will pit. NASCAR and background. It feels like every race at the end, they're trying to feel safe all the way to the end. 70 laps is a bit extreme. I doubt they pull away completely before the rest of the field catches them. Actually, they're all a lap down, so it's going to take a lot for the rest of the field to catch. I mean, the field catching is more of a thing you see at super speedways. It's a bit harder at these types of tracks. When will these 2 pit? I do not think you can make it to the end, but I've been wrong about that with this team many times. And background and NASCAR will likely be there at the end to battle it out for a field-saving victory if this continues to play out the way they want it to. But I still think Koff is in prime position to win this. But you have to think about it. They're a lap down just behind the leaders. If NASCAR and background have to pit, I think they'll cycle out to the front anyways, since they do not need that much fuel. It'll be close, but they will be in striking distance if they do have to pit. So the odds of a Riptyon driver winning are above 70%. The only other driver that would be in contention, Minkler, is giving Koff a lot today. Just not quite in striking distance right now. 22 to go, and it's a waiting game. Your RB's winding down. And a driver almost spun there. Not see where it was. Yeah, it was Maxim is involved. Maxim in the 26 of Cam. 3 wide in the back of the field. These are all 2 lap down cars, I think. No, Maxim is only a lap down. He's just fighting for some good points. Will likely finish 8th. $20 to go. NASCAR and background have stayed out 10 laps, maybe 15 laps past the average fuel tank life expectancy. And blue flag to Yema and Cam. They are 2 laps down. Maxim is 1 lap down. They have to let Maxim pass. That blue flag will still be in effect, but they don't have to let him pass until he's quite in striking distance. There we go. Yema did it. Now it's Cam. That blue flag will likely be lifted now as Maxim gets past. And Cam's going to pull into pit road anyways. And an unscheduled stop early in the stage. They're going to go in again. Just talk about NASCAR and Koff. Just amazing job fuel saving all day. Right now, the ticker, that is how it looks officially. These are lap down cars. These are 2 lap down cars. Cam is going to be 3 or 4 laps down. And I don't know how these drivers save so much. I mean, NASCAR is on the team and he does make the game, so he does probably have some sort of competitive advantage, knows how these cars work. But it's not big enough for this field to not feel save the exact same way. You know, Koff did not. Someone is on the back stretch right now. They believe they got it back together. Minkler and Koff next to each other. Minkler starting to get on Koff a bit. And this is the part where stuff starts to get nervous. What am I talking about? These drivers start to get nervous, especially Koff and Minkler. You're fighting for a win right now. That would be the mindset. This position you guys are battling for right now, Koff and Minkler. This is for the win. And they are starting to gain a little bit of time on these saving cars. So that's just a sign of how much. If we had an imaginary burn bar, NASCAR background would for sure be at like 7 miles per gallon right now. Insane. And we do have a driver around somewhere in this field. They do save it. I don't see it. And that was Minkler. Minkler, they did save it. Really good save by them since they're still in contention for that spot. And if I was, for say, the driver of the 73, it would be all gas, no brakes. You got to keep pushing here towards the end. Right now, the vibes are really looking like background NASCAR going to win. NASCAR is running 34.867. I mean, at one point, it's got to be suspicious, right? I mean, you're running great lap times and you're fuel saving. It's just something does not seem right about that. Maybe NASCAR pitted at some point. I didn't see it. At some point, it's got to look suspicious, of course. But at the end of the day, it's racing. Background, we're going to have to look at their lap times too. They're both running great lap times and they're supposedly fuel saving. This is going to be a bit suspicious to some of these drivers. I mean, time and time again, they're in these situations and they end up magically saving so much more fuel than everybody else. So, don't think we'll get any sort of investigation about that officially, but some of these drivers are definitely going to be talking about that in their post-race interviews. NASCAR and background, like I've said, are running great lap times. Not as great as Minkler and Koff, apparently. They're both running 34.333s. There's money. Blue flag to money. Actually, probably, yep. Blue flag to money. Do not battle any of these drivers up here. See where 3 laps down, that will stay in effect. So Minkler gets by, but and that was, I did not see it, but maybe Minkler and money together. Immortal, who spun? That blue flag is still out. A blue flag violation can result from anything to a 1 out of 3 to a park. Park is the worst case scenario, but these drivers aren't exactly the ones battling for the lead. Green flag is back out. What is Koff saying? Yeah, crazy fuel saving. Driver in pit road. It's going to be the 22 making their second stop of the day. Like I said earlier, they pitted way too early to have a real shot. And 10 to go. Background in NASCAR are running exceptional lap times, and they're saving fuel. This is unreal. I mean, I'm not even sure what to say. NASCAR could just weasel out of this battle and let Background pick up their first win of the season, or they could try to go for 3 wins so far this RCRL season. Let's see what the decision is. I mean, they obviously have enough fuel to battle right now, so we'll see. NASCAR to the inside is going to make that pass for the lead. And maybe they were saving so much fuel earlier that they no longer have to. I mean, it just depends. I think they were saving fuel from the beginning of this whole green flag cycle. I think at the beginning of stage 3 they were saving. So that's probably why this is happening. Nobody else is really going to have a chance. Background falling behind. Let's just look at their Lionel Racing roof camera. They look slower and slower by the lap. They're probably having a little more fuel issues. Yeah, NASCAR running great lap, even better lap times. This is like gunning for fastest time on the track now. A little slower than Minkler and the rest of those guys behind him are running. Minkler battling for a top 3, a podium. This will be their first podium since probably Phoenix, if they get up there. And big verbal warning. I'm surprised that isn't 1 out of 3 since it's happened twice now. But 6 to go. NASCAR and Background. Not really a battle anymore, but Background's still in sort of range to get this done. 1 out of 3 to the 60. It's like the end of the race. I'm not sure it will matter. Will we see a late race caution with some of these battles arriving in the field? Let's go to one of them. It's in the back, sort of here. 3 wide. It's this collection of drivers. Are they all 2 wide? That driver's 2 wide. That driver's 3 wide. And you're 2 wide, right? Yeah, I think so. We'll see what the lap situation is for this big pack of drivers. I mean, if all 3 of them wreck, that's a caution. So we'll just have to see. Last time, NASCAR Background tried to fuel save to win, which is at Darlington. A late race caution came out, ruined those hopes. Yema in the 22 car. Sorry if I called them Alex before. Yema in the 22. Mitchum to the wall. This battle sort of dead. But, again, one tiny mistake. It's all down the drain. Background having to save a lot. They're going to lose that spot. Not really lose it, but they're going to let Koff go in front of them. Can Koff get their lap back and pray for a caution? We'll see. They are in free pass position. Minkler will not be. Background's really fading here. NASCAR having an incredible season. Just career season for the 76 car. Absolutely insane. 3 wins if they can get it done. And NASCAR coming to the line. Caution light will be on, and we do have a spinner. It's not what NASCAR wants to see. Where are they? No caution. No, they are going to collect someone else. I don't know how that's a caution. That was a one-car wreck. Green flag is still up. And another bad caution here tonight. No caution. Green flag is in the air. Still. Coming to the line. Last time NASCAR was here was a bad caution call at the end. And he's here again. Leading the field to the white flag. Will he make it to the end on drops of fuel? Last lap time at 34.1. They are flying. NASCAR. Legendary season from the 76 car. Another driver spinning in the back. It won't matter. And NASCAR wins it at Las Vegas. Field strategy prevails yet again. So we wait for the rest of the field to get back up. Please do not wreck after the white flag. You look like an idiot. You're making this league look like an idiot. Just drive straight. Don't fling yourself into the wall. After that. Alright. Alright, that will be the day NASCAR will burn it out. I will do results tonight after this. Unreal. I mean, by far the most talented driver in this field. He's able to fuel save through and through. And last verbal warning to the race. Safety incidents, verbal to the... Yep. And yep, that's it. Nothing new. No, NASCAR's pushing the 73. I mean, he would have moved out of the way if he needed to. Velocity, money, y'all go back to pit road, please. You already said hi. Oh, I think Bruh's out of fuel. NASCAR pushing Bruh into pit road. Shades of Season 1 Talladega. The second Talladega race. And they're actually just going to push him in the front straight. Okay. Wait to see what happened. What else happens this post race? And NASCAR will get the burnout car ready. Our normal car setups are meant for burning it out. They may have already gotten it. I'll see. Yep, they're gonna do that right now. And the amount of times Rifteon Motorsports has been able to save to win a race is off the charts. I mean, you have Talladega, last playoff, and here he goes. NASCAR's gonna burn it out. At Texas. I mean, Las Vegas. At Las Vegas. This is Las Vegas, not Texas. My brain is foggy. Oh, okay. We'll see if that is it for the burnout for NASCAR. If it is, pull it into victory lane. His window net is off. Saying hi to the fans. I believe. I don't know what that is. There he goes. What a burnout for the 76. Second time this Bank of America car has been in victory lane this season, I think. Last time was at Daytona. Fans are roaring. And he will pull it back into victory lane, not before burning it out in pit lane. And we're going to go to our second place finisher. Again, line up at the end of pit road, not in your pit box, the end of pit road for interviews. based on your position at the end of the race. So we're going to go to the second place driver background if they're here. I'm not sure if they are. Yeah, they're not. Let me actually go back. And NASCAR pulls into victory lane. Winner here tonight. And while I do the confetti, see, it's a little stuck here. So he gets it together. So NASCAR gets out of the car. He wins it at Las Vegas. How are you feeling after that great fuel-saving victory for your team? And meanwhile, backgrounds interview the 73 car. I just barely had enough to make it. Congrats to NASCAR because he deserved it. Was spinning twice, but still passing me and saved more than me. And back to the 76 car. I get some screenshots. Waiting for him to type out that interview. NASCAR, third best odds to win. Gets it done. And looking at what he said, my hands hurt from managing the keys to save. At first, me and background were contemplating if it was possible, but learned from previous field saving experiences that going sub 100 per lap is possible. Great teamwork from everyone I ripped on. Great run from Koff, background, bruh, and I'm ecstatic I'm in victory lane after just how many times I wrecked. Plus 600 fuel at the line. And there we go, the 76 Bank of America car gets a win here at Las Vegas, going to pit lane for the rest of the interviews here tonight. Going to Lozzie. Not sure where you ended up, but how do you feel? A decent day. We're competing for the win through and through, but at the end, field strategy got you. So how are you feeling exiting Las Vegas?
Could have been better, but honestly, top 5. I don't mind it. Very good for my rookie season. Just looking forward and hoping to get a better position and hopefully win the season.
And that is Lozzie in the 88 for Boom Brothers Racing, going to the 73 of bruh. How are you feeling? First time driving a cup car in this league. You had a great day for a part-time driver. How can you carry this next or 2 weeks to Talladega if you still have a sub ride? Well, we'll come back to them when they have a signal, but going to the 33 car Velocity, part-time ride. We're hoping to get the full-time seat. Didn't have the greatest day, but still we're able to finish, unlike Road America. How are you feeling going to 2 weeks from now if you're still with Team KNZ?
I feel good. P9. I mean, it's better than DNF. Still,
Yep.
I'm still looking for like the top 5 finish, maybe a win if I'm lucky. But yeah, also I'm very happy. I'm very comfortable where I'm at KNZ. They've treated me well, and I think hopefully this might be home. But also, I'm pretty sure Kenzie told me that I'm getting a full-time ride starting next race.
Alright, in Velocity, full-time riding for KNZ for the rest of the season. And next up, we're going to go to Yema here in the 22 car. And great day starting this 22 machine. Part-time ride subbing for Phoenix. How do you feel going to Talladega if you're in a Cup car or even the Napa Auto Parts Series for the rest of the season?
Oh man, but just from my experience alone, I definitely would say that if the cautions didn't really ruin my pit strat, I would have been running up front most of the time. But I am definitely excited for Talladega. I mean, one of my favorite tracks. I think even my home track actually from where I am located. So, yeah.
And that is that from you. I'm getting a screenshot real quick. 1 second. Alright, there. That is all from Yemen the 22 today. Last interview will be Maxim here. Maxim, how do you feel? You had a great day, honestly, from these past few days there in that body armor car. How do you feel about the rest of the season?
Honestly, I feel pretty good about the rest of the season. I mean, today, even though the finishes and all 3 stages didn't really show, we had some pretty good pace there. I really suck at pit strategy. I'm probably going to need to learn how to do some of that, but yeah, we ran up front most of the day. We led some laps. That's kind of what I was trying to do all day, try to go up there and battle for the lead. I just did not have that pace that I had for the other people like Background and NASCAR and Lozzie and everyone. Those guys definitely deserve where they finished today. The positives anyways. But yeah, this O2 car, whether it be in the 04 or the 10, I've had for like the past few races trying to find home here, but for my own team, doing really good. And hopefully heading into Talladega, we'll get even better because I know we're knocking on the door of that chase. So, a pretty good day in Las Vegas, and hopefully we'll keep getting better through up until the chase starts.
Alright, and that is... Wait, NASCAR, do that again. Alright, NASCAR, keep doing that emote. Alright, I should have gotten it. Alright, that'll be it from Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us on Box, and see you guys in Season 2 here on Box. RBC will pick up the rest of broadcasting for the rest of the RCRL season. That is Creator signing out here. Shout out to NASCAR for creating these games. Shout out to Immortal for officiating these last few weeks. And that'll be it from Las